got Luffy ambition, king of the rappers, the mission. I see they got.
Hey, what's going on, gang? It's Marauder Music with Repeats TCG, Beer, Pirates TCG, and 2D. I'm doing it for all my dogs under the sea. Like, is he busy, B? Hang on, we got members in the bars. You don't know nobody else doing it like that, all right? Hang on. You're going to have to smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, go down in the comments. Let me know what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, what would you be doing differently? All right, guys. Also, I realize we're doing 2 deck profiles, which might be a lot. So if you only care about Laffy Traffy or Super Saiyan Beavis, you know, use the chapters below, get where you want to go. Whatever floats your boat, don't drown in the moat. Bars. Watch it in 2x speed. That's what I do. Also, before you ask, I know you're wondering, how do I get to play with OP14? Well, you can play with it too, thanks to my Batsu bars. It's a bars day. Bars attacks. Am I right? Sweet show. Yeah, but go down to this video, click on the description, and right there, linktree.mybatsu. You get the latest version. Join their Patreon. Put some money in a box, man. Come on, they're doing this for the whole scene. There is no One Piece community without, you know, my Batsu, right? Especially, you know, online presence, of course. Anyways, join their personal Discord and give yourself the developer or dev version role tester or whatever, and you'll be good to go, Jack. Now let's get it going. Now, for everybody under the sea, I'm talking about Southeast Asia, that is. They are just about to get OP14, all right? And I'm talking with Izzy in the comments, you know, and he was asking me if I was going to do something. My thing, the only thing I love as much and sometimes more than my current meta and card games is the next card game meta, the next thing. I love it because it gives my ADHD, OCD something new to transfix on. So if you guys saw my last video on the topic, I gave you my picks of the litter, all right? And my picks of the litter are Super Saiyan Beavis. I mean, I feel like this leader is going to be crazy. Monocolored purple. We got our own gear 2 now. We'll get into that. And shake that Laffy Traffy. Now, why did I spell Laffy like that? Because of laugh tail, silly. Bars, deep cut bars. I also feel like this leader is going to run amok. Now, this is a very interesting list. I will have to go over it with you. I was not ready for the hypeness. I was not ready for these cards, okay? So I guess I'm here right now. We'll go ahead and start with this list, all right? We're going to get right into it. No time to waste. And if I can find some matches, great. Otherwise, I'll be playing with myself on cam. For the boys and 1% female. Okay, so let's start with Trafalgar Lagalaw, okay? Shake That Laffy Traffy is a 5-life mono red leader. We love a mono queen, okay, with 5k body. Now, activate main. Here's where it gets incredibly awesome. Activate main once per turn. Select 2 of your supernovas or heart pirates type characters. Swap the base power of the selected characters with each other during this turn. Now, when I read this to you guys on the last episode of Dragon Ball Z, I was like, hey, yo, you can play a searcher. Going first, play a searcher. Turn 2, play Zoro. Swing with Zoro. Switch it up. Swing 5 again, and then swing 5 again. But from the makers of that come play this, going second, if you will, or going second, no matter, but swing 5. What is it? Swap power, swing 5. Oh, wait, this guy's 5,000 or more power. Put 2k on your leader. Now you're swinging 7. Oh, my God. We're going to get in the list, but that's when I was like, yo. Now, the the restrictions, yeah, I was gonna say the constituents, that's not the right word. The restrictions are supernovas and heart pirates. You see a lot of straw hat here. And to build this list, dog, you literally just got to do this. You literally just got to type in supernova, put the N in there, and now you can see everything you can work with, okay? And then of course you can do the same for heart pirates. I got to pick me up some more of these. I don't know if I've got all the promo Beppos, but like, yeah, that we needs that card. That's a searchable 2k. But anyhow, that could also be played and swung into and pop a 3,000 or less, which is still relevant. That's still a relevant ability in this meta. There's a lot of cards that are still doing that. Good cards. Anyways, So this is what we got to work with. I forget who I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about that with an opponent and one of the treasure cups I was in. They're like, "Oh, you didn't know Homeboy is supernovas?" And I'm like, "Bro, like, yeah, I'm at 1,010 right now. It's getting lit, but I have not seen where they said, "Hey, we're straw hats, but we're also supernovas now." I have not seen that episode yet, so maybe it's coming. But anyhow, so that's the leader. That's the idea. You got a lot of stuff going on, but we might as well just get into the list. I'm gonna give a quick rundown of each list and try to mainly focus on the OP14 cards, and then we'll just get into the matches. Okay, so this is a searcher, but a very interesting searcher, an on KO searcher. Look at the top 5 cards. Uh, of your deck, play up to one Supernovas type character card with 2,000 power or less, other than Basil Hawkins, then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. This is almost a card I don't include. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but and I don't like that it has the stipulation of other than Basil Hawkins because it's got to be supernovas and it's got to be 2,000 power or less. So I kind of don't like two restrictions. If it was just 2,000 power or less, okay, that means I can't play anything else or I can't put anything else in my hand. Okay. But what we're doing here is we're replacing this body so that we can keep up that pressure. We're replacing it for free. So that's pretty cool. All right. And it doesn't say come in rested or whatever. So I decided to run it. We're going to see how we like it. We got 4, 8, 12, 16 targets for this searcher. Is that enough? We'll see. Now this is our bona fide searcher. Look at the top 5 cards from your deck. Reveal up to one Supernovas type character card other than Monk Aloof. Add it to your hand, then place the rest at the bottom of your deck. Blah, 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 blah. When attacking, though, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 1k per the turn. Now, 1 for 0, well, that's because it's basically only playable with this leader that will be, the next turn swapped out for a higher powered body, right? So, this is a good search. Supernovas, again, searching for supernovas. Now, Bartolomeo, the Barto Club, our dog, okay? This is a blocker from OP01, so cross your fingers until they reset, right? Or till we go till this becomes a wild, or it gets cycled out is what I should say. But it's a blocker. Dom 2 on opponent's turn gets plus 3,000 power. It's just a blocker. It's a 2,000 body. It's 1k counter. It's there. It's there to have a good time. And then when blockers are sideways, people tend to like to swing into them. Now, this is probably my favorite 2-cost card to come out of OP14 yet. If this character has 5,000 or more power, give up to 2 rested Dawn card to your leader or one of your characters. So we already talked about that. If you're going second, this is the card you got to see. And I mean, swing 5. Oh, I got 5,000 or more. Swinging 7. I mean, or you can pass it on to somebody else. So this is a card that's great. And here's the other thing too. We're gonna get into it at the end of the day when we talk about. Well, I'll just do a quick pit stop. 4, 8, 11, 14. 19 count 19 bricks. I hear you. You want to swing into this, and these little chumps, you want to swing into the chumps. That's kind of what we're going for. If you don't do that, you have more attackers. So right now it's cute because it's a 5k attacker, but it's swapping Dawn, okay? And what happens when this one swings and then we drop this one and we swing 7 and we swing 7? It would behoove you to get rid of these little bodies. So I kind of peep that, and we're kind of playing into the psychology of you need to remove us or else, right? So anyways, Zoro, I'm not going to talk about Zoro. You already know, goated 3 for 5, the OG 3 for 5 vanilla stat rusher, no counter. But Supernova, this is just a 2k Luffy. I think I have 4 of these already. Yes. Another 2k, your only other 2k. Now, these got abilities. Dawn 2, your character gets plus 2k. That's cool. Dawn 1, you can pop a 3k or less. But these are mainly here for 2ks because God bless, there's no 2ks. None revealed yet. Kid and Killer. Rush. You guys already know this is a great finisher card. As a card I was going to run a little bit less of, but I said, you know what? I just want to see. I want all the smoke. So Yeah, and then if your opponent has 2 or less life, this gets plus 2k. So that's when you start swinging seven, you know what I mean? It gets a little cray cray. Now here's a new blocker, and Eustace, not useless, Captain Kidd. 4 for 5 special with the 1k counter. If your leader has the supernovas type, play up to 1 red character with a cost of 2,000 power or less from your hand. So this is gonna put a little pressure, putting on a little bit of that pressure. We get some big city developments, etc. Um, Now this card, I would like to run 4 of it, but you know I don't know. I just God bless. I got so many bricks. Anyways, it's one of those cards, man. Opponent's turn once per turn. If your supernovas type character would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may give one of your leader, okay, give one leader minus 2k power for the turn instead. So it's basically saying make your leader vulnerable to taking 1 hit, and you want to save it for your last one because during this turn. So if we try to, as an opponent, we try to pop homeboy right here, and we say, now we're gonna go ahead and do that, but we try to pop him first. Guess what? Everybody on their board would be able to swing into a 3k body leader instead of a 5. So that's hashtag something you want to save for the end, and that also influences people to do what you're going to do up front, because the more you wait, the less effective your attack would be. So that's another reason why it's like, man, that's kind of no bueno. Yeah, but anyways, Dawn when attacking, minus 2k. This is swinging into 9s even, so that's crazy. Speaking of swinging into 9s even, we got Law again. You guys already know Law from PRBO2. If this character would be removed, not any character, right? If this character would be removed, you just give it 2,000 power instead, which is great. Opponent's character, blah blah blah. When attacking, give somebody minus 2. So these two will take an 11 to 7, like, well, over time. So you got to remember that. But anyways, this card, the new Zoro Rush, like, hang on, the new. Oh, it's not vanilla stat line, but that's because it got an ability. Comment down below if you would rather not have it have an ability and just be 7 for 9. Anyways, it's got Rush. When attacking, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 1,000 power during your turn. When you got a body like this big, this starts to really bust up the scene, okay? If, God forbid, this body sticks, okay, and then you have 10 Dawn on your next turn, I mean, this is swinging into anything. We're minusing down everything, and we're going for the fences, right? So, yeah, during this turn, no, yeah, during this turn, during your opponent's, okay, when attacking during this turn, with this here, these could be swinging at face, right? While they got a big that's turned sideways. That's minus 2. That's minus 2. Let's say we're starting at the big Monty. Let's say we're starting at 12. Okay, that's 10. That's 8, and then this would be go from 8 to 7. And then if you have any Dawn attached to that, now you're swinging what was once a 12. You're swinging it, even if it's Goldie Roger, it was an 8, and now you're swinging even. Okay, like, that's nuts. So God forbid it was a 9, you're already big city hooping. You're getting rid of that card, and then guess what? You are swapping your attack value. Okay, which is crazy. Now be real clear, it's your base power, not the base, not the, oh, I got 8 plus 2 Dawn attached. Don't let nobody at locals do that. Don't let the shady character that you already know cheats every week, don't let them do that. Okay, now this is why the video, I'm glad the video hadn't been made yet, even though I already tried it before, because this is the universe working for and protecting us, okay? Loving us and providing for us. The fact that I wasn't able to do it before, and now we got all the cards. This card is crazy. 9 for 10 Rush, okay? 9 for 10 Rush. On your opponent's attack, once per turn, you may trash 2 cards from your hand. Now, that's a little expensive, but you may trash 2 cards from your hand. Select one of your characters, swap the base power of the selected character with the base power of your leader during this battle. If this card's on the field and you swing into my leader and I'm going to trash 2 cards from my hand to, you know, swap the characters and my leader. I wonder who I will do it with. Would it be the 2? The 0 is enticing. 5. Ooh, you can't get better than 7. You can't get better. Oh, we're a 10k blocker. 10k body during one battle, though. During one battle. So, that's a little bit from the makers of Super Saiyan Beavis, which we will get right into. But yes, that's what I love about this one. So we're gonna swing 10, and this represents a 10 twice. Okay, that's what I want you guys to understand. This is a 10, turns that into a 10. Yowza. Okay, like even if this is the only 2 on the board, we're gonna swing 10. We're gonna just buff that up, make it a 10. Okay, so like that's what's crazy in this list. That's why we want to go wide and all outside and start powering up. But that's gonna do it for Shake That Laffy Traffy. Let's go ahead and get over. Man, that card is crazy. That card is crazy. That card, and it's not leader locked, by the way. It is not leader locked. Red, purple, Luffy. Anyone? Red, purple, Luffy. Anyone? Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. We're gonna stop this right here. Let's go over to Super Saiyan Beavis. I hope I didn't record in the bottom middle instead of the bottom right. I just fixed that. Anyways, now let's get into Super Saiyan Beavis. Yes, I am sorry for shattering the glass for you. That is Super Saiyan Beavis. When will Super Saiyan Butthead come out? I don't know. Maybe you finally killed the guy. Anyhow, on your opponent's attack, once per turn, Don -1, select your leader or one of your Don Quixote Pirates type characters. Change the target of this attack to the selected card. I want you guys to understand that this is my #1 pick of the litter. Why I think so is this. He is the new Bonnie. The new Shake Your Bon, Shake Your Bonnie. Okay? Understand this. Bonnie, for 1 Dawn, gets a Noro Beam. If you don't know what a Noro Beam is, you ain't played against me. Give up to one of your leader character plus 2,000 power, then rest up to one of your opponent's characters. Now, the difference between Nami is her ability costs 1 instead of 2, and instead of getting plus 2k for the battle, she doesn't have to minus a Dawn, and she gets to turn anybody sideways, leader included, okay? So that's just, to me, trash city, okay? And she's the mayor. But from the makers of 1 Dawn Rest Somebody come -1 Dawn. For a leader that doesn't care because we're ramping, because we're purple, because this effect completely nullifies the cost of this effect. And then speaking of this guy, oh, you were going to swing 7 into 5? -1 Dawn, get the Dawn back, or excuse me, add a Dawn, then -1 Dawn. Now you're swinging 7 into 9. Now you're swinging 7 into 10. You swinging 11 here. You're swinging 11 at leader just in case I do this. You know, you leader ability. So you want to make me have to give you 2 cards. I'm gonna just switch that to here instead, and I'm gonna give you 1 2k. You see what I'm saying? Absolutely bonkers. All right. God forbid we get into the events. But anyways, this is the purple Bonnie, Super Saiyan Beavis. Yeah, you guys know the guy who, like, hears a woman say something smart and intelligent and insightful and decides to just, like, echo it but louder, say it but louder and get the credit. This is going to be Don Quixote Doflamingo. He's that guy. But yeah, no, and it's not just Bonnie's effect that they are, like, kind of taking over. It's also the brother. Their brother. Man, I hated that song. God bless. Yeah, Rosie P themselves. Wait, that's not him. This guy, Don Quixote Rosinante. Oh, snap. We got the blocker, right? And that was his gimmick. That's what he was able to do. They can also decide to block. So when you're trying to get rid of his brother, you can go ahead and -1 Dawn. Now you're swinging. You're taking a life. You're a 5 life leader. You don't mind doing so. this guy was a 4 life leader and was doing it and able to be played. Okay, so yes, I believe this will be great on that end as well. So now enough tonsils for the leader ability. Let's go ahead and get into the list. So we already know that Sugar is a searcher. Cool. Okay, you guys know that already. Now here's an on KO searcher. This is the same one as same idea as the last time, except for you grab anything on KO, add 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and rest it. Okay, that's nuts. Then look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 Don Quixote Pirates type card, add it to your hand, place the rest at the bottom. Now, why would you add a Dawn on KO? I'll tell you why. You ready? Because this card basically acts as a blocker. Oh, yeah. 1 cost blocker that's a searcher? Yeah. 1k counter? Yeah. 1k counter in hand. Now, I love the Hoochie Mama shorts and the Kitten Hills in the anime, and now we get to play with them in the TCG, okay? Dellinger is going to be a 4 of in every purple Don Quixote list, and it's because of what it does. Now, so why would we be doing this? Why would we be adding the Dawn? It's because we minus a Dawn, and then we get that Dawn back once they block. So, and then you get the counter. I mean, then you get the search. Consistency. So we got 2 searchers. I love 2 searchers minimum. Giola's just here for 2k. You guys already know. You can rest it, blah, blah, blah. Now, this is a 2k that also is a ramp. Oh, now we're ramping more. So that's 4, 8. But this is a bona fide ramp. This is a neutral ramp. So let's just count this as our first 4 ramp cards. And that's just what they are. Ramp, that's 2k. You already seen the card. This, if you're running any, this is probably my favorite character card from OP10. With Homeboy running in a hot second. But this is my favorite. This is the most versatile card. I'm so glad they didn't leader lock it because it's so fun to build with and put it in everything. I put that ish on everything, okay? You guys already know. Trash one of our 12 events and then draw 2 cards and then restand 2 Dawn. That works for any one of our events. So that's amazing. Let's keep moving. Monet is just another 2k. Now this card is a card. This is what we were waiting for. This is what I want to see. Rare, not even an SR. 5 for 7. Okay. Once per turn, if your Don Quixote Pirates type character would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may return 1 Dawn card from your field to your Dawn deck instead. Not 1 active, not 1 rested, any 1. Okay. And then, when attacking, Dawn -1, give up to 1 of your opponent's characters -2k for the turn. Okay, what we're obviously super stoked about is that top ability. Does that remind you of anybody? That is insane, okay? And all they want is the is the type of currency in this game that we have all that of. Okay, we've got nothing but Dawn to lose and just get rid of. And they're playable off of Doflamingo, and they're a 5 for 7 body. We like it, okay? The pros might sleeve up 4 or 5, but 5 or 6 on Fox 26. But yeah, so very excited for this card. This is probably the card that I was like, oh, I'm glad I wasn't able to make the video yet because I want to see this card in action. Monet Exchange is going to be just an on play. Okay, now add a Dawn, so that's a ramp, so you get back anything, right? Set it as active, that's cool. But on KO, draw 2 cards, trash 1 card from your hand, then add up to 2 Dawn cards from your Dawn deck and rest it, okay? Now, I was almost going to run a little bit more of this, but then this came out, and I was like, that's new hotness. The thing about this Monet is like, okay, well, why would they ever bother loading up Dawn to swing into a 6k body, okay? Like, if we know that if they KO it, it's going to draw us 2 cards. Well, it's because we can use this, we can play this and this, okay? Play this off of this, basically. And then we can use our ability for free if we have this out there, and we get to cycle. Draw 2 cards and trash 1. Like, yo. So, I don't know, man. Maybe this might be a card I want to run a little bit more of. Maybe I want to run a little bit more of this card. Maybe I don't need 12 2Ks. Maybe. Because I would like to draw. We like to draw. Maybe I'll do 11 2Ks. Do 11. Let's see what that's like. Anyways, and you guys know Doflamingo. If you played it all on OP10, you guys already know. This is what works with this so well. So we got to have 4 of this. -1, 5 cost, blah blah blah. Cool deal. You may rest one of your Dawn characters. Blah blah blah. Okay. Now this is the creme de la Edgar of this list. Dawn on play. Dawn -3. Choose one. If your leader has Don Quixote Pirates type, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 8 or less. So now we're popping characters in purple, okay? Papa style, Papa style. I love it when you call me Big Papa, all right? Or up to 3 of your opponent's characters with cost 7 or less cannot be rested until the end of your opponent's next turn. That means they cannot attack, which is just as powerful, if not more, than freezing them. Why? Because freezing them would require that they have swung at one point. This, you're not playing around this. They can be rested and then they can restand, but they cannot rest again. They cannot attack. So that's basically what they're saying. 3 of your 7 or less cannot attack. If you've ramped successfully, you've gotten this card out by the time your opponents have developed around 7k bodies or 7 cost bodies. So yeah, this one is putting a stop. Slow, you know what I mean? Stay out of my personal space. Can't wait to play it. Now, Everwhite. I've waited here for you, Everwhite. Get it? Like Everlong? But anyways, this is our gear 2. May rest 2 of your Dawn cards. If your leader has Don Quixote Pirates type, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and rest it. Counter. Up to 1 of your leader gains plus 3k power. So we like it. We love it. They want some more of it. The pros would run 5. I was really hoping that there was no stipulations on this, you know, that it wasn't a Don Quixote Pirates. It was just because, man, I would have found some home in some decks. But anyways, this is a really cool card. Up to 1 of your leader gains plus 4k power during this turn. Then if your opponent has a character with 6,000 power or more, you get to ramp. This is the new Thunder Bagua. For those of you who don't know and have not been watching any of my videos, Thunder Bagua, for me, is a 4 of in our green-purple Luffy. Its stipulation for ramping is if you have 2 or less life. This one doesn't have any stipulation. All it asks is that your character has, your opponent has a character with 6,000 power or more. Of these 2, guess which one happens a lot more often? This one. Now, the only thing is, it doesn't have a trigger. If it had a trigger, I think this would be an immediate replacement for Thunder Bagua. Immediate. But it doesn't have a trigger. So that's a little tough. That's a little tough. But it'll ramp us almost in any scenario. So think about it like that. If you're ever using this to counter out, your opponent does have 6k power. So I don't know. I don't need to be incentivized to stay healthy above 2 life if I already have 5 life. You know what I mean? So anyways, and then we got Bullet String. It's searchable. We got Bullet String, also searchable. Dawn -1 if your leader has the Don Quixote Pirates type. Up to 1 of your leader or character cards gains plus 2,000 power during this battle. Then that card gains plus 2,000 power during this turn. So we're going to go up 4 for this battle and then up 2 for the rest of the turn. So whoever you want to protect, that's the way you do it, Jack. That's the way you do it. Sometimes basically what I would think is that if they're going to swing here, swing at 8 here, go ahead and use this ability, right? -1 Dawn, and then use your leader's ability. That's minus another Dawn, but you'll probably get one of them back. Then you do 2 here, then you do another 2 here. Guess what? You got out of that ability, or excuse me, you got out of that attack because 9 beats 8, right? You saved your Rosinante, and now your leader is plus 2k for the rest of the turn. Now you got a 7k bodied leader. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy sauce. So I'm really feeling good about this list going into everything now, because even if they want to pop 6k bodies, not on my watch. Not on my watch. Okay, so this was a big problem. It's leader lock. Dang it. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's not leader lock, but the effect is. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, we are going to get into the matches now. I'm gonna see what I can find. I'm probably gonna wind up playing with myself though while you guys watch deviously. So let's go ahead and get into that. Before we do, if you are getting joy and or knowledge from the channel, do consider joining that three-piece TCG Navy, dog. Come on down, be a Navy gang member. Smashing your finger popping, putting on that pressure, or big city hooping for the whole shebang. That's my dog Izzy Busy B right there. Hey, don't forget to stop on by K Design. Oh my gosh, look at the texture. Yeah, dude, that's freaking crazy. I almost cussed. Three-piece TCG gets you 25% off your entire order, okay? And then all the music you are hearing is from your boy. Screaming into Space is the latest album I have. I will be making some more music for you guys. Yeah, I've been rapping since I was 10. Got into production, got into engineering. So I do everything. I didn't send this off to anybody. It's all me. But without further ado, let's get into these smashes, shall we? All right, gang. As predicted, can't find nobody, but that's okay. We're gonna do best of three style, and we're gonna see who likes going first, who likes going second, or who dominates who, right? Okay, so for starters, we're gonna give Super SS Beavis. Okay, now we've got a ramp in hand, right into this and that. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. That's fine with me. We got it. We got our bigs and all that stuff up here. We do get to search. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle, see if I can get. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. This is gonna be perfect. Okay, so here, nothing to do yet. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it back. Up here, we could do that. We're gonna go ahead and double search. How about them apples? Now we just searched for 5 cards. Anybody, Monkey the Loof. I really like this card, but I want to keep the rushing going, and we got one of them already. Let's go ahead and grab here. All right, and then let's go ahead and play another one. Oh yeah. This would prevent everybody being removed, but I don't think we need it like that. Uh, this one is going to play out one of these 2Ks for free. I could get a double blocker on this turn with that. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think I'm going to grab them. Okay. Pass it back. Now we're at 3 over here. Ooh, we do have sugar. Da-na-na-na-na-na, but I want to ramp instead. Okay, now we're going to swing 5 here. Let's see. All right, so 5 to 5, and I honestly don't mind taking it. I'm a 5 life leader. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, passing it back. All right, now 4. Now here's where it gets interesting on this end, because I can do double swings, right, if I so wish, but I can also develop extra wide and outside, and I think I want to do that. I want to try that out this time. So we're gonna go ahead and play here and play here. Okay, now I'm gonna use my leader's ability. And we're gonna do this and this. Okay, now we're gonna swing 5. Okay, yeah, choose 0 enemy characters. Yeah, don't need to do that, and don't really care. We're gonna go ahead and take there, and then now I'm gonna swing another 5. So we're getting not 3 swings like I promised, but we're getting 2. Do I want to set up a search next turn? I don't know if I care to. You know what? Let's just see what we get. Let's see what we get. Okay, cool. We get another one. Get another brick. All right. Now we are at 6K. All right. I can play this trash here, draw 2. Next turn, I'm getting this no matter what. Huh. Huh. Right now, I'm thinking about doing this and this. Okay. That sounds good. And then we can do this. All right, so that's going to give us a search and a ramp. They're definitely not going to block here. Yeah, we're going to let that go and passing it back. Okay, so we're at 6 dawn here. Now this is where it's time to get busy. Oh my gosh, I can swing. Yeah, we got to do that. That's amazing. So I'm going to swing 5 here. I'm not going to select a Dawn of Return because I really want to get this playoff next turn. But there's nothing to play it with now. Yeah, maybe I made a little mistake here. I'm going to give him sugar. Cancel. Trash. Yeah. Okay. Now we are going to do this little thug dizzle. Swing 5 here. Just, yeah, why not? And then here, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take, man, because I'm really looking for that card right there. Okay, okay. Now we can do this again. God bless. All right, now it's getting ridiculous. I think I'm gonna go ahead and select one Ton. Yeah, put that right there. Resolve that attack. Gain Arrested Dawn. We've already got this guy, and I feel like we just need something to slow these guys down. Man, this is nuts. In butts. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and grab. I'm gonna have Dawn left over for things because of Rosie P. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab one of these. We want to see the OP14 events, right? And then I'm gonna go ahead and swing with my leader. And at this point, I gotta counter out. I just can't go down to 0. And I'm gonna just go ahead and swing again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swings, turn 3. I don't even think Rayleigh does that. Oh my gosh. I mean, just give the man what he wants. He's crazy. God bless. Okay. Man, I was really sleeping on Homeboy there. I guess for no reason. All right. Let's start doing some cleanup. Okay, we're gonna no blocker there. I'm gonna swing here, right? I mean, geez. Do we got a 2K? Yeah, no blocker. And we're just gonna give him. We're gonna give him a little Beppo. Yeah, we'll give him Beppo. And that's it. 1, 2. So we got an event. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. It is not getting any better for our opponent from this point forward. Actually, we can run 2 of these. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna swing 5-5. Okay. Cancel. I'm gonna give 1 trash right there. Okay, cool. I'm gonna swing another 5. I'm not gonna do that, right? This is crazy. This is so crazy. Maybe I should have took the Dawn. I'm gonna go ahead and just take this. Okay, cool. I am going to swing another 5. Okay. Cancel. I'm gonna give him this. I am going to swing another 5. Okay. Oh my gosh. Man. And what's tough is if we use this, then if we use this, we can't use this or we don't ramp. If we use this, we do minus a Dawn, which means we can't play this next turn. We desperately need this card next turn. I don't know, man. I'm gonna just take it. We get a brick. Okay. Now from the makers of that come a 7K swing. Okay. At this point, I'm gonna go ahead and just use this. Cancel. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Select 1 Dawn. And we got out of that one. I'm the 7K body. Now we're gonna go ahead and do this. Oh, it's just 5. Why are you -1? What was this card? Why is this -1K? Well, it is the base power. I don't know. I don't get why the -5K. Okay. No, that was a waste. My bad, yo. My bad. I wasted that blocker, but that's fine. Because now I'm gonna do this. And I gotta return a Dawn and make Homeboy the blocker. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 swings. Turn 4. That's insane. That's insane. I get another one of these. I really do get another one of these though. We've got to clean up. We've got to be able to clean up though. Okay. This is just as dangerous as anything else, which is crazy to me. But we got to start here, I feel like. Okay. Select one Dawn to return. Nah. We can power. We can get out of it. Maybe I should have did that. Do I need to counter out of this? They get rid of 1, 2, and 3. Even if they get rid of 4, I got two big swings coming next. The most they can get rid of is 4 of my 5, and then I've got this, and this coming. You know what? I'm gonna do what I can to protect one of them, just to have one more swing. Okay. So now we're in the fire for real. I'm gonna go ahead and just swing 5 into 5. That gets it. I'm gonna swing 6 into 5. That gets it. I'm gonna swing 9 to 5. Dolly Parton. That gets it. We're gonna go ahead and play this out. Use card action -1. Play this out. And then we are going to choose to. Okay. Guys, we blew up on red side. This is crazy talk. Crazy talk. Oh my Sheila. Okay, so now we're just gonna swing 8, 1, 2, 3 times a lady. Actually, we'll go ahead and start with 5. Ramp and the ramp, and I've got to do this ability. And dude, come on, dude. That's what I want to do. Come on, man. You're killing me. You're killing me. Literally, you're literally killing me. Okay. So now we just got to do 9 twice. Don't worry about it. I mean, I still would have lost because even if I made it this guy and he got killed, then what would happen is this would go here and they'd be able to swing again. You know what I mean? I'd be able to swing 7 just to tap and then swing another 8. So, yeah, that would have been the game either way. Yowza. Yowza, that's crazy. Not gonna lie, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. That's insane, dude. That's absolutely insane. All right, gang. Now we're switching the roles, okay? I thought this was going to get, like, kind of bodied going second, but it turns out it just blew up 7 swings, okay? That's crazy. But, yeah, let's see how things go. Let's see how things go, all right? So, on this side, we are going first, and frankly, I got to search. I've got my, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep. I got my little bit of later game curb. Up here, I got a ramp. I want to see some other cards up here. Okay, cool. Got the Dillinger. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and search. We're looking for a Zorro. No Zorro. No Zorro, but we grab this. This is good, too. I do like this one as well. Let's go ahead and this won't be able to be played for another turn, though. Huh. I'm going to go ahead and grab here. That way, eventually, when I do grab something. Well, next turn I'm at 3. No, I'm grabbing here. And we can't. That's right. Okay. It's got to be supernovas. I could do a double search, I guess. Or double this, yeah. Okay, so we'll double that up next turn. All right, here we got 2. We're going to go ahead and play our guy. And we pass. Okay. Well, we got our killer anyways. We're going to go ahead and play here. We're going to go ahead and play here. And those are going to be 2 functional searchers for us. We're going to go ahead and swing 6 there. And I'm going to go ahead and return a Dawn and make Dillinger the 1. And now we're going to gain a Rested Dawn and a search. Yeah. Okay, we're going to do Doflamingo is pivotal for us. I think I would like to draw into the whatever that is at one point, and we are going to pass it back. Okay, now 4. We can't do anything yet, unfortunately, but we can swing a whole 9. So we're gonna go ahead and swing 9 in the face. You guys know we don't care about taking those first 3 hits as a 5 life leader. Now it's getting a little interesting. Okay, because now we can do this. It would be removed from the field. Okay, we can get a 5 for 7 out there now. Yeah, let's do that because we're not worried about turning them sideways just yet. So I'm gonna swing 5, and no Dawn returned. I don't know. No, we're not doing that. We're gonna go ahead and take. We ain't got nothing to do anyways. Now we're gonna go ahead and swap the base power of these two. That way, when they swing here, you know, they got a whatchamacallit. We're just gonna be able to search. Okay, so that's gonna end our turn, and we got a big 7 established. We've got 10 cards in our hand over here. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna go ahead and play this one out, and we're gonna have that next turn. Well, we won't. Well, yeah, we will. Yeah, we will. It doesn't matter. Minus any Dawn. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna we'll go ahead and trash here for right now. Here for right now. I think I like being 7k body, so I'm gonna go ahead and trash there. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play this out as well. Okay, we won't be able to have our ability, which is unfortunate. I think that I want to clear this board, even if it's going to give him something, and we get to grab this. This is crazy. What? It's got to be supernovas? Bro, you've got to be supernovas at some point. Yeah, none of these would work. Well, we get that. Okay, so we get a free block. Law's looking crazy right now, gang. Law's looking crazy. I keep trying to tell myself that, no, it's not going to this. It's going to be... No, Law is absolutely nucking futs. Nuck if you buck, boy. Now, I'm going to go ahead and swing 7 first. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. We can't return Dawn here, because if we do, we don't get our play next turn. This is rough. Okay, we get a 2K. All right, but here's the thing now. I could play this, okay, and swing 8 twice. Or I could play this, and then have this be a 7K as well. So that'd be 7, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. Or just have 8, 8 twice. You know what? We already got the big body. Let's just go for the big bodies. Let's just go for that. Smoke them if you got them, right? Okay, so since that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and swing 5. At this point, no Dawn will be returned. Going to go ahead and trash for counter there. Yeah, and then here, we are going to go ahead and swing big, boy. Oh my God, though. Okay, so 1 Dawn to return again. I don't want to do it. I guess this is not feeling right at all. Switch these two. Yeah, and then go ahead and swing another 8. I got 7 and 8. We run too many bricks. This is just way too many bricks to be going up against this list. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to switch this up. Okay, but the crazy thing is, oh man, no, I shouldn't have got rid of. Well, I had to pitch him. The crazy thing is, I could leave this up and just be like alive. I don't know, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to just minus a Dawn and make this the attack or the opponent. Yeah, we got to do it. We can't go down to 0 life. That's crazy talk. Okay. So now I'm thinking of getting rid of a brick. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna have 2 Dawn plus 2 Dawn plus something else, right? I've got to clear this board yesterday, so we're gonna swing there. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we got to get rid of that. They're definitely not going to block that. Oh my gosh. And they get to replace themselves. Oh, yeah. Give me the search? Oh, yeah. Dang, dude. This is getting out of... Okay, we already got 3 of these. We don't need these. I could play this, and this would play this. I could also... Can I grab a block? Can I grab a 2K? No. I think I just need counter here. We already got bigs. Yeah, I'm going to grab this because this could play into that if everything goes awry. All we can do now is attack face. That's literally all we can do. And I don't even mind taking. Like, I'm going to just take. Give me another option to finish. You know what I mean? Now we got to do this. Okay, so we definitely just need to rebuild this. This is at least terrible for this. This might be a bad matchup, but also 12 cards in hand that are not, you know, offering any kind of counter value is rough. So that's good to find out now. Okay. We are at 9. What I'm thinking here is let's go ahead and we're going to swing 5, swing 7, swing 8, and then we're going to swing 10 and we're going to swing 10. Okay, so watch me work. Here we go. 5 there. Not going to give him a Dawn. I'm going to go ahead and trash for counter. Okay, cool. Now we're going to go ahead and swing 7 to face. All right. Now, how do you like those apples? How do you like them apples? Okay. For that, we can actually get out of that the old-fashioned way, right? Okay, so we're going to do, yeah, we're going to cancel that. We're going to go ahead and give him 2, and we're going to give him a 1. Now, it feels a lot more manageable once we get some counter out here. Okay, cool. Well, from the makers of 5-7 come 8K swing. Okay, so now we're going to swing 8. And we're going to go ahead and minus here. That way everybody's got to give me 2 cards. And I'm at 7. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to minus there. No, we're not going to minus. Okay. So we're going to select this. We're going to minus a Dawn. We're going to go to 9. And we're at 7K for the turn. Okay. Resolve that attack. That's good. Now, it's going to get a little crazy pants. Because now we're going to go ahead and replace this card. And we're going to swing 10 in the face. Now, from the makers of 10 to the face, come give me this and rant me daddy. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this one. Yes. Wait. Not that. Yes, we're going to go ahead and ramp. There we go. Okay, and gain arrested Dawn. Okay, cool. And then now I'm going to swap these 2 here. And we're going to swing another one. Now, we can swing into this or we can swing into this. Let's just go ahead and get the body. Let's go ahead and get him down to 0. It doesn't matter, I guess. Yeah, we can go ahead and they're going to minus. Oh, let's do that. We're going to minus here and we're going to have them swing here. Okay, yeah. And then that's that. Okay, and we skated. We skated. Okay. And we've got, okay. So we skated. We're going to use card action. We're going to do this. Gain an active Dawn. So we're right back to 8. Having 1 active Dawn doesn't help us here. Let's see. On KO. Then add up to 1. Yeah, that's not. So we're going to have... Let's just start by getting rid of... Let's start by getting rid of this. Okay. For that, cancel. Yeah, no blocker. We're just going to resolve it. Let it go. And then, I mean, we got to swing at face, right? Right? I mean, we need to. Yeah, cancel. And, I mean, frankly, I'll just take and just see what else I get. Yeah, okay, cool. And I do think the game is done here, though. I don't think you can get too many more, like, loop-de-loops here. Now, look, I'm going to swing 7, 8. I'm going to just do this. Boom. How about that? All right. So now I'm going to swing, attach all active Dawn here. I'm going to swing 6. We're going to use this ability to ramp 1. There we go. And, sheesh. I think I just want to go ahead and minus 1 here and go ahead and make that selected and let that go. Draw me 2 cards. Select 1 card to trash. Okay, now this makes sense. This is good. I'm going to trash one of these. and then gain 2 rested dawn. Yeah, why not? Gain everything. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and swing 7 here. And for that I can do, actually, for that I can minus here. This is crazy. I could do so much. I could give him this, or I could do this preemptively, and this would help me. Well, this will take me to 11. Yeah. I think we're cooked. I think we are cooked. I'll go ahead and just give him this now. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now we're going to swing 8 to the face. And now I'm going to use this right here. Use that. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I'm going to return 1 dawn. I'm going to 9. Okay, cool. And now I'm going to swing 10, 10, and 10. And I think this is where the buck stops. Did I already use this? I didn't use this yet. Oh, I used it on there. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we got this and we got that. And then what do you know? We get another one. Oh, gosh. And that's the ball game, gang. Oh, man, a clean 2-0 sweep. Let me see if I can build this a little different. Okay, this is the new list. I went down 1 here. I went 3 up there. We went down 2 and 1. So we got rid of 2, 3, 4 bricks, 5 bricks for another 2K. So yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5 bricks for 5 more cards of counter, one of which has a 2K. And this is going to help us. It's kind of still ramping because we do ramp 1, right? And then we -1, make them the blocker, and we get to cheat out one of our 5s. Okay, so that's what we're going to kind of look to do this time around. Let's see how this one works out, shall we? All right, gang, let's see if I can see if we can fare a little better this time. Okay, so we're going first down here. I do like that we have a search, but we don't have a body to play afterwards. Now, hang on. No. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can do something a little bit gooder. It's not any better, but whatever. Okay, up top we got the search. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and play there. Maybe we should have kept Luffy. Maybe we should have kept the double Luffy. We're gonna go ahead and deploy this, and we're gonna search. And well, we want a good one to cheat off of our pudding, and right now I'd like to grab this one. Yeah, I feel like that's a good big body. We got plenty of counter. We're gonna pass it back. Okay, it's a little rough now. It's officially gotten a little rough here. There's nothing we can do, but I'll tell you what we can do. We can swing. Yeah, let's go ahead and attach all dawn and just swing here. We're not gonna do that there. I'm not gonna give 2K to save that, and then I'm gonna poke the bear with this swing. And frankly, I will go ahead and just take and see what I can get. Okay, cool. For dawn, we're gonna go ahead and play Sugar. You know, Sugar, you're not that good. Sugar ain't that good at all, actually. Actually, Sugar's not that good at all. Because you got to have 6 or more dawn cards. So even if I play it right now, they're going to 5, not 6. So that's not very good. I won't be able to. They got to rest for a whole round. Now I'll be able to flood the board at some point. I guess I'll still do it. No, I'll do it and check it out. So this is what I'll do. I'll go ahead and deploy, gain 1, and then I'll throw this out there. That's going to be 2 searches. I've got to get rid of this card. I can't have them swinging everything. They're gonna search, and they can't grab that Beppo. I really need to rebuild. Oh man, that's rough. Okay, I really need to rebuild with that in mind. But anyhow, so that's off the board, no problems. Now, oh, we do have a little spicy spice. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm not gonna swing my leader first this time. Why? Because I'm gonna swap the base power of these 2. Now we're swinging 7, thinking with our dipstick. And they're at 5. Okay. Friendly targets. Yeah, give me 2 here. Okay, so 7 there. I'm going to go ahead and -1, do the thing. And now we're going to get the search. Gain arrested dawn. Oh my gosh, they're gonna make me pick. Okay, what am I going to up here? I'm going from 5. I'm going to 7. I really need to. I really need this card. I can play everything off of this card. I only got 4 of these cards, but I'm gonna grab this card because I only have 4 of these cards. I can move these up front. Hopefully, I'll find them eventually. I got 2 more copies, but I can play everything off of this. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so now we're gonna swing another 7, and they are at 5 down. So we're gonna go ahead and just take this one. Yeah. Okay. Man, I should have grabbed homeboy. Okay. With that in mind, let's go ahead and I think we should just do a search. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do a search. See what we can grab. This is going to cheat this out. So if I grab this now and play one, I will have 2 of them on the board. Or I can grab this. No. Let's go ahead and grab this now. Yeah. I'm making some interesting decisions, I know. But rock with me. Okay, so I'll go ahead and swing 5 here. And we're not protecting that. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to play this out. And we are going to pass turn. Yes. Okay. So now it's getting interesting on this side. Well, it would be getting interesting if we had anything. I'm just going to double blocker. And then I am going to swing 7 at the face. For 7, I'm going to go ahead and minus there. This is going to be my target. Let that go. And then play this one out for free. Yeah. Okay. And this one's got a good on play. So we'll be all right. Okay, and now I'm just going to attach all active Dawn. Yeah. Having a turn where you don't do that does kind of suck. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually just going to take. We're sitting on a lot of counter right now. Maybe I should have. No, maybe I should have done that. I should have countered out. That's fine. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and play our Doflamingo, -1, and we've got the whole board, nothing but the board, so help me board. We're gonna go ahead and rest a Dawn. We're gonna go ahead and search. I feel like now we're cooking with Doffy. We've got plenty of 2Ks. Let's just grab another 2K though. I feel like grabbing another 2K because I'm not having my. Nah, I'm gonna grab this. Okay, cool. Okay, so now let's go ahead and swing 5 to face. No blocker. We want to see something. Okay, cool. We're going to go ahead and swing. We can swing 7. We're going to go ahead and swing here. -1 and minus that. Yeah. Okay. We can use both of our blockers here. That's crazy. Because next turn we're at 9. We could have used one of these for 9. Yeah, I'm going to be a savage and go for it. I'm going to tell you right now. So maybe. Yeah, we'll just no blocker it. There's no point in fighting. That's an uphill battle right there. And I'm going to cancel and no blocker, and I'm going to take that as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was just going to be an uphill battle from heck. Here, we're going to go ahead and drop. So there's, you may trash 2 cards from your hand. Select one of your characters. Swap the base power of the selected character with the base power of your leader during this turn. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and deploy that. We're going to. I mean. We can just swing to face. They can literally block for free, actually. They're at 7. They can go down to 6 if they wanted to. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to cancel, and we're going to give them a Dillinger just to get out of the cheap stuff, because now we got big stuff coming at our faces. I think I just got to go to face here. So for that, I am actually going to return a Dawn. Yeah, I'm going to return a Dawn, and I'm going to choose this, and we're going to let that go. I'm going to draw 2 cards. I got to trash 1. This is done right here. Yeah, gain 2 rested. So we're at 8 going to 10 now. And then I'm going to go ahead and swap the base power of these 2. And we're going to go ahead and get this down to... I think we need to go ahead and just go for face because this is just too much of a counter. I'll go ahead and take that one. Okay, so now we're winding up with the same issue we had last time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, kind of got the same thing we had going on last time. I do need Dawn too. I can't just drop this. This would freeze these 2, but then I would have big hits coming my way. We could do this and search. Let's search and see what we get. Okay. I mean, these plays are great. No, I think I just need to... I think I just need to invest in swings and just hold on to everything, frankly. Yeah, I'm going to just grab a 2K then. Or no, I'll grab another one of these. See if I can just search again. There we go. So we got 7, Dawn. I could play this for 5 and get back 4. And I could trash a card here. So I'm going to play this over this. I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we'll have 4. We could use one of these and some off-whites. And, okay, so now we need to go ahead and get busy. So for this, I'm going to go ahead and swing here. I'm going to cancel and just kind of let that go. It's not a big deal. This is where we're going to have to get into it. So, what? You may trash 2 cards. Select one of your characters. Swap the base power. Why isn't it letting me do more than once? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm going to cancel there. Okay, now I could if I wanted to. I think, and I will be doing that. I think for right now, I'm going to just no blocker it and take it. We're going to go down to 2. We actually could have gotten that down low, but let's be real. That wasn't going to happen because if I got that down to 8 and then I got it down to 6, I mean, it's still just a block. So 1 Dawn. No, we're not going to minus no Dawn. And then select 2 cards to trash. I could essentially do that for free, though, since of this ability. But anyways, select 2 cards to trash. No, not yet either. Right? Do we have a 2K? We have a 2K and a 1K. So cancel. We're going to do no blocker. And we're going to give him a 2. And we're going to give him a U. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to swing 9 to face. And this is where we're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to trash. Oh, yeah, that is tough. Well, we'll trash here. And we'll trash here. And we will choose. Select one of your characters. There we go. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, we got our own little moves too. How you like them apples? All right. So they got 1K. All right. I'm going to play this out. We can swing 5 to face, and then we got 3 10K swings. 5 to face. Cancel. We've got too much counter. So I'm going to cancel there, and I'm going to give him a yellow. All right, now we're going to swing 10. And I'm going to cancel. And I can go to... I'm going to do this one, actually. Cancel there. I'm going to get out of this. I'm going to do this, that, and then give you another gelb. Okay? And then we are going to swing another one. Okay? Now, this time we will use our ability. Okay? Select 1 Dawn to return. I could make this attack into anywhere else. I could also go up 2 more for the turn. I think I will. Yeah, watch this game. Cancel this, minus, boom. And now I'm 9K for the turn. Now we actually got to worry, because if we swap and we swing 10, just a 2K away, so there's really no reason to do that. Now we pass it back. Okay. Now we can, man, the world is our oyster, isn't it? So we can't, okay, we're going to have to swing. I think we got to go for game, kind of. We kind of gotta. We can get out of this one time, but let's see what a swing for 9's going to get us. We only got 2 cards. Oh, we can block twice for 10? Okay, cancel and cancel. I'm going to take. No blocker. I'm going to take. Resolve attack. Okay. All right, gang. Up top, this is a boner card right here. It's not going to do nothing for us. This into this is playing over cards. We don't really want to do that. So we just got to, this is 9, 9, 7, 8, 9, and then 8. 8. So with that action, if I swung 7, then 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, let's just swing 7. We're not going to minus the dawn. Cancel. And we are going to cancel. Cancel. No blocker, right? Blocker, no blocky. We're going to go ahead and cancel. Okay. No, I blew it. Did I blow it? Because if I swing 17... I've got 2 10K blocks right here. That's why I didn't blow it. I got 2 10K blocks. That's 10. $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, $17. If I swing 17, they still have to have it. Oh, but they can block. That's the big problem. Man, this is crazy. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm mind effing myself right now. So I'm gonna poke. Yeah, we'll poke instead. Now I have to use the blocker, or yeah. Okay. This is stupid. Okay, cancel, cancel. I can't play 2 decks at one time. This is crazy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and no blocker, and I'm going to just counter out, okay? Now we're going to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 would be 11 there, and then, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to swing 11. Now here, we still don't do it, right? We cancel, and we block this. And then now I have to think about it carefully, because if I swing all 5, that's 12. They can go to 10, and then they'd have to have 1K in counter. No, I think we got it. No, then we got it. That's 12. They'd have to get rid of 2 cards. Yeah, we won. Cancel. I'm going to use your ability. I'm going to trash here, and then do this. Cancel. Give him a 2K. Okay, and then that's it. And that's the game. Okay, okay. Boy, howdy. That was knuckin' futs, gang. Knuckin' futs. But yeah. This is how we do it. This is looks a little bit better. Let's go ahead and take it over just a little. Well, there you have it, gang. Welcome to the There You Have It, gang. Traffy was going hamski doots, dog. Hamski doots, especially that first game going second. Cray cray. And Super Saiyan Beavis, it wasn't as easy as search Supernova and just put whatever comes up. This one took a little bit more thought. But surprised that we're not getting to use this card as much. I'm also not running like anything outside of Doflamingo's events. I think I could stand to use some God's Thread, obviously. You know what I mean? I think that would have been very helpful in this match, you know, in general. And it's of course an automatic trash for Rosie P, you know, when we get that out there. But yeah, man. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it right now. I'm smoking everything over, but this did get blown out twice, but I do think that this list is going to hit a little bit different. It's hitting a little bit different. That turn where I got out of like all of the 10K swings was absolutely phenomenal. I think this bullet string does need to be a 4 of, and this one is this one is probably we go down on giggity. Yeah, but I do think we need 4 of these because being able to just get all the way up there was absolutely, it felt amazing. So I don't know if I want to get rid of this, like take this down to 1. I don't think that's the answer. I think maybe going away from one of these, you know, something around this way. But this was phenomenal. I think I need 4 of it. Want some more? I think I might sleeve up 5 when it's all said and done. But yeah, this card didn't really get to play it much. Didn't really get to see it. You know, didn't really get to do its thing. I don't know if it definitely, to me right now, it definitely isn't a 4 of. Because even when we could play it, we would have rather had Dawn active, right, to play defensively. That's if we would have played this card that turn, we would have lost. It would have been just null and void. There would have been no reason to play it. So right now I'm running 52 card pickup because I want 4 bullet string, but I don't know what to take away from. I just really hate the idea of taking away from this since this is our gear 2, help us ramp, you know, going first. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe we don't need that many searchers, but if you're going to run a searcher, you got to run 4 of it because you want to see it turn 1, not turn whatever. Even though I was using it throughout the game, this card was amazing to cheat. Yikes, man, that was a nightmare of a card. Maybe we could just go down on a Monet. Yeah, because I did like ramping and cheating. I think I'll do this. Okay, so we're gonna play it fair, and this is gonna be our OP14 Super Saiyan Beavis. Yeah, I think that's what we'll go for right there. Shake that Laffy Traffy, on the other hand, I wanted this card to work a lot more than it did. When it did, it was great. It was golden, Pony Boy. But this ain't able to search anything but Supernovas, so that means this gets bottom deck. Going second, this is just a goated card to have. This can only play Supernovas. So it says 4, 8. Yeah. So there's only 8 other cards in the whole deck list that can rock this. Let's see if we can do something for that. Yeah, we could play this. Okay. Activate main, rest 1 of your Dawn cards in this character. Give up to 1. That's a terrible card. That's a terrible idea for a card. Oh, that's why. Yeah. I was going to say, why don't you just run this one? Okay, if this character has 5,000 power more, it gains rush. I mean, I think that would be the one. Yeah, I think that's going to be the one. What will we get rid of for it, though? We don't want to get rid of our only 2Ks, dude. That's crazy. That's the thing. This one's a 2K. But it's not searchable. Yeah, it's not searchable anyways. I don't know. We're going to have to figure this one out. But I really like the establish something small. swing big, right? Or, you know, get 3-4 swings out of it. Then we get something bigger, you know, and it just keeps going from there. So I will go ahead and save this at 55 card pickup right now. I did like this. You know what? Maybe this card just isn't for the deck, though. Maybe it just flat out isn't for the deck then. Yeah, because I mean, you know what I mean? Like, maybe it really isn't for the deck, because if it can only play those cards and it's bottom decking the rest. Yeah. And then, you know, another one is, why aren't we running a more traditional searcher? You know what I mean? But like, we could run a Nami, and Nami would grab, let's see, Nami would grab here. Yeah, so 4, 8, 12, 16 cards. It's an all right search. It'd be all right. We could run Namis in this. Yeah. So this is our #1 searcher, because this hits everything. But we could also run Namis. And the thing is if I bottom deck this, but I grab this, do I feel good about that? You know what I mean? Do I feel good about that? Anyways, something to smoke over, gang. Something to smoke over. More to come. I think 14's in a great place. I'm having fun with it. I think it's going to be great. So I really hope you guys enjoy it out there. I'm going to go ahead and cut it right here, because I feel like we might be running a little long. But this has been Murado Music with Repeats TCG. Beer. Pirates TCG. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Love yourself. I'm about to throw gang signs, dog. I was having flashbacks. Love you guys. Love yourself, respect others.
Stuck up in it, stuck in it. I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change. I said I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could.